Hello, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your Taroscope for January 1st through the 7th, 2023. So, yeah, first week of 2023. This is Freya, the Mount Washington medium. If you're new to the channel, the first thing that we do is look at the major astrological transits that are occurring this week. Things that could have an impact on any sign. So as you can see, there's a lot to squeeze on the board this week. There's something occurring nearly every day. So starting off the new year with a bang, beginning on January 2nd, when Venus enters Aquarius. This brings us into an energy of really wanting to expand our social networks, expand our emotional support systems. And this is with a particular focus on finding people that we can see some sort of future with, finding people that we see in our lives for a long period of time, for into the future. And this energy of expanding social and emotional networks will begin on the 2nd and extend for about 3.5 weeks. January 4th, Venus in Aquarius, sextile Jupiter in Aries. More social energy coming through here with this transit. We also get an increase in charm. So people could find you very charming on the 4th. And likewise, you could find others very charming as well. Great day for spending time with friends. Great day for making new friends and even new connections. So if we're back to work on the 4th, it could be difficult to focus because this transit really brings an energy of just wanting to have fun. January 5th, we're back to business when the Sun in Capricorn trine Uranus and Taurus. We get an increase in productive energy. So we may find ourselves taking on new challenges, increased responsibilities. This transit also brings a great energy for any brainstorming. January 6th, we have our first full moon of 2023. So speaking very briefly about full moon energy in general, full moon energy gives a powerful boost, almost supercharging any energetic work that you may be doing. So cleansing, clearing, energy healing, any manifestation processes or techniques that you may have in place. We get a powerful boost to those processes. Full moon energy is also wonderful for cleansing, clearing, and recharging the self, as well as any tools that you may use. So tarot, crystals, tools of that nature. This full moon energy is great for cleansing, clearing, and recharging those tools as well as the self. With this full moon being in Cancer, we also come into this energy of being inclined to stay at home with loved ones, and particularly focused on dealing with any home, family, or domestic issues in private behind closed doors. So we may find ourselves focused in that way on the 6th. On January 7th, we have the Sun in Capricorn conjunct Mercury in Capricorn. So this transit suggests that your words are very powerful on January 7th, so much so that words could make or break reputations. They could make or break budding connections. So we are highly, highly encouraged to think before we speak on the 7th. Good advice for any day, but particularly on the 7th, when our words have so much power behind them. All right, you can visit us at www.mtwashingtonmedium.com. We have a special video reading available where you can ask a specific question and get your spirit guide, angel, source, universe, whatever term you want to use. You can get your message related to your specific question. So that's immediately available to you at our website in our shop under digital products. For your tarot scope this week, we are going to be using the Good Tarot by Carla Baron Reed. And the first card that we pull is going to be your major energy, the major vibration that you're bringing to the week with you. Oh, King of Water. So powerful energy of getting in touch with your emotions, really understanding where your emotions are coming from, and exerting a bit of control over your emotions as well. So you could be feeling things very, very deeply this week, but perhaps you're not bringing all of that to the surface in your interactions, in your conversations. Deep, deep emotion, but perhaps we're keeping some of that to ourselves for right now. But overall, a very powerful energy of just being very aware of our emotions and where they're coming from. What's the source of them? So very in tune with emotions and in your element this week. So in your element this week. The next card we pull is going to be the major energy that's coming in that you may encounter that challenges your primary energy of being very emotionally aligned, being very much in your element. Okay, Messenger of Water. This could be some kind of news or information or some truth delivered this week. So we could get some challenging information, okay, and there's emotion attached to it. It could throw us off a bit while we're in this energy of it's controlling emotions, but not in a negative way. It's, keeping those emotions below the surface, but you may find some emotions bubbling up to the surface as a result of this communication, because this does come in the challenge position. Okay, for others of you, this could be you delivering some kind of truth or some kind of emotional communication. And for some reason it rattles you a little bit. So some of you may be professing your love this week for someone, for example. And there could be some anxiety, there could be some of those emotions attached to that. But communication that is about emotion, revealing emotion, or at the very minimum, it is emotionally charged communication or some type of truth. Okay. We are going to expand on these overall energies. Dig in a little deeper, see what else comes through for you. Major Arcana, the Call card. So this is feeling drawn, feeling pulled in a certain direction. This is divine guidance. This is feeling those intuitive hits, getting that inspired action, feeling called to something, feeling drawn to something or someone. A very powerful pull in a certain direction. Do you want to see what this comes out with? Ten of Water. Happiness, joy. This is pure positive energy. Innocent happiness, childlike joy. This is just beautiful, deep emotion, appreciation for the self and others. So you're feeling called or feeling divinely guided in a certain direction this week, Scorpio, and it's almost to say you follow it because you're so in tune with what your emotions are and where they're coming from, that you recognize that intuitive guidance, that inspired action. And it's like following it, we just are led to pure positive energy, joy, happiness. So what I'm feeling here, Scorpio, is this communication or truth, whatever it is for you, it may rattle you a little bit. It may take a moment to sink in, but it is in a positive way. It's something positive. Okay, let's see what else. Three of Water. Coming together, teamwork, collaborations, new partnerships that continue to move forward. This can be putting somebody up on a pedestal or holding someone in very, very high regard. And likewise, somebody could certainly be putting you up on a pedestal and really admiring you and holding you in very, very high regard. That could be mutually felt between you and another person. So we have all this joy, all this happiness, all this pure positive energy occurring this week with this really beautiful energy of compromise, collaboration, wanting to extend yourself to others and work together with others, being in the flow of things, being in the flow of social encounters, being in the flow of just the universal energies that you're in tune with this week, Scorpio. So very sorry. Whenever I'm channeling Scorpio, that just happens a lot. I apologize. So we are called in a certain direction this week, and you are so in touch and on top of what you're feeling and where it's coming from that you recognize when you get this call, this pull, that it's from outside of yourself. And you follow it, you follow that inspired action to pure positive energy, happiness, joy. And all of this When you are in such a high vibrational state, Scorpio, things cannot help but manifest around you. Things desired, right? Things that would attract more joy, more pure positive energy, more collaboration and communion with others, like-minded individuals. So you are so in your element this week, Scorpio, and you are so aware of your emotions, aware of where they're coming from, that you hear the call to action from spirit, from the universe, whatever term you want to use. And you take that inspired action. And I would love to hear about this in the comments, how this manifests for you here in the 3D. Because when you are flying this high in your vibration, things cannot help but respond through manifestations, through the universe bringing you more and more reasons to continue to feel this way. That is certainly a really beautiful way to kick off the new year, Scorpio. I hope you found this helpful. Happy New Year. All the very best for 2023. You can go and get your spirit angel message for your specific question or situation. We'll link that below, and I thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you.